Good morning, teacher. My name is María Liz Guadalupe Lozada Duran, and today I'm going to talk about the company that we choose, that is McDonald. But we're going to analyze McDonald in Peru. Well, it is a fast food restaurant chain that has operated in the country since 1996. The company focused on selling hamburgers, french fries, and other products like chicken, and they also adapting its menu with local dishes and a strong commitment to fast service and a positive customer experience. Well, in this part, I'm going to mention the mission and the vision of the company. In the case of the mission, that is making delicious and pleasurable moments easy for everyone. To achieve this, they focus on serving quality food in an accessible, convenient, and fast manner. And in the case of the vision, that is to be the customer preferred place and way of eating. Well, this vision drive profitable ground and becoming an even better McDonald's to serve delicious food and to have more customers. Well, in this part, I'm going to mention the market research of the company McDonald's. We have the direct competitors and the indirect competitors. In the case of direct competitors, we have Burger King, Bembos that sell hamburgers. And in the case of Wendy, Papachos, Subway, and KFC. In the case of KFC, they sell hamburgers, sandwich, and chicken. We also have the indirect competitors that are, the options are Pizza Hut, Domino's Pizza. I'm going to analyze the SWOT analysis of McDonald's. And we have the opportunities, the threat, the strengths, and the weaknesses. We are going to choose the opportunity two, that is breakfast market room, and the strength three, the presence and about the red. If we choose this one, we have being part of the breakfast market helps them to have a greater presence and they can expand further. We also have another example in that we choose the weaknesses three and the opportunity two. That is that well, let's say, given the perception that unhealthy food uh, produce that they produce, they can implement healthy options in the breakfast menu of of in the case of McDonald's. For example, can be the hamburgers, healthy hamburgers that don't have like meat. It can be another option. And we also have another example that we choose the threat number one and the strength number two. That say being able to adapt to the local market has an advantage of impressing and retaining customers and reduce the risk of them preferring the competition. Well, this reduce the competition. Well, not the competition. They try to reduce that the people, that the customers go to another competition and prefer it.
My name is Martinella Carrichan and I will be talking about pestle analysis. Factor political. Change of president. Political instability affects investment and the opening of the business impact negative. Regional and municipal elections. Change in authorities affect permits and inspection of restaurants. Different. Trade agreements. The free trade agreements allow for the import of supplies and packing at a lower cost. Factor economic. The changing rate dollar. The rise in the dollar makes imported inputs, potatoes, packing more expensive. Very negative. Interest rate increase. The cost financing for remodeling and expansion increase. Negative. Increased consumption in restaurants. The fast food sector is growing due to increased demand in miles and daily service. Very positive. Factor social. Fast-paced lifestyle preference. 65% of urban consumers choose fast food to lack of time. Very positive. Factor technological. Digital data management. Leaks can affect operation and service. Very negative. Kiosks and digital applications. More self-service and app based ordering. Very positive. The next thing you will tell about is Spotify force. Rivalry among competitors in the fast food sector is very high. There are many strong chain and local options, and customers can easily switch between brands. This leads to price wars, constant promotions, and continuous menu innovation to attract and retain customers. Triad, the triad of new entrants is moderate because although any business can open a restaurant, replicating McDonald's scale, supply chain, and global reckoning is very difficult and expensive. Furthermore, legal and hill requirements raise on the barriers to entry. As for the triad of substitutes, it is high because there are many alternatives: traditional restaurants, supermarket prepared food, cafes, and even cooking at home. Changes in eating habits and the cost of dining would make these options even more attractive to customers. Finally, customer power is key as they have many alternatives and can easily switch providers. In addition, a significant portion of the market is very price sensitive, which forces McDonald's to maintain competitive price.
Hi, my name is Ariana Enciso. I'm going to talk about and marketing mix a product. It offers the iconic standard menu, Big Mac, McNuggets, and French fries. Focus on quality and food safe, crucial of the consumer. Constantly launched lifetime products to generate novelty and interest. Price. Competitive priced and valued combos at promotions and prices. Competitive pricing to attract students and families. Place. Restaurants and malls and Jive Trike Sons, drive-through, tryout, and delivery apps. Stream delivery present through McDelivery, Rappi, and Pedidos Ya. Promotions, social media campaigns, influencers, and seasonal offers. Personal promotion through the mobile application. Covering strategy and sustainability first communication. Let's continue competitive strategy. Cost cost leadership. Daily, daily standards processive economics of child in purchasing, standard and easy to products menu. Differentiation. A strong, globally recognized brand. Consistent consumer experience worldwide. Product inversion and local menu adaptation. Fico's strategy. It's not targeted at a specific auditions. It's aimed at mass market.
Hello, teacher. I am Stephanie Ampuero, and now I'm going to talk about human resources strategies. First of all, we have the recruitment and selection, where McDonald's uses a large scale recruitment system that includes online applications, some job fairs, and also local hiring. They focus on young people and on hiring entry level employees with potential to grow, not it has to be necessary people with laboral experience. And also, the company uses standardized selection tools like interviews or skill tests to maintain always a consistency around the countries. Well, also we have the training and development, where McDonald's has one of the most famous corporate universities that it's called Hamburger University, which is always training managers. In the other side, we have that employees receive a structured training programs from the first day on McCampus, that is a virtual platform of the company. And also, they invest in career development, promoting employees from crew to shift leader, and also it has the possibility to be managers and even corporate roles. Well, to continue with this part, we have now the performance management, where we have the company uses clear performances standards that are the same globally, like the speed of service, accuracy, teamwork, safety, and cleanliness. And well, also, the managers are always evaluating the employees regularly using KPIs, that means key performance indicators, and report it to their supervisors. And also, the good performance is rewarded with some bonuses and recognition programs and promotions, like the crack of the month and free food combos, and among others. Well, next, we have the compensation and benefits, where we have that McDonald's offers competitive wage based on the labor market of each country, where the benefits uses to vary by region, but often include some things that are the same, like that discount on food, a scholarship, or maybe the education support, health insurance, and paid training. And also, they uses incentive programs for the high performing stories. And well, to finish with this part, we have the employees relations, that McDonald's promotes a culture of respect, teamwork, and open communication all the time. As we know, they have global policies to prevent harassment and also the discrimination. And well, finally, the conflict and to resolution and grievance channels are available to employees all the time. Now, in the last part to finish, we have the diversity, equity, and the inclusion, where McDonald's aims to have a workforce that reflects the local communities, and they also offer programs to support the women, young workers, and also the minority groups, whether by providing them with jobs or offering community support. And they also measure diversity representation at different management levels. And well, in the next part, we have the standardization and local adaptation, where McDonald's creates a global human resources standards, but also the company allows each country to adapt them based on the local labor laws and the culture. And well, this mechanic is known as a local human resource strategy, what means global consistency plus local flexibility. Well, it's incredible. And well, finally, to finish, we have the retention, where the company focuses on the employee engagement by the recognition programs and also the growth opportunities. And they are always trying to improve the working conditions like breaks, safe environments, predictable schedules, and 5 minutes talks about sanity and security, and among others. Now we are in the last part of our presentation and we have to conclude some things about it. First of all, we have that McDonald's maintains a strong global position thanks to its standardization and local adaptation. The pestle analysis shows that the company faces significant challenges in social, regulatory, and environmental areas. According to Porter's Five Forces, McDonald's operates in a highly competitive industry, as we can see in the presentation. McDonald's marketing mix is heavily focused on the customer experience. The company stands out for its advanced human research strategies. And for the last thing, we have that McDonald's promotes a culture of respect, diversity, and inclusion, and maybe that's the clue of its success. And well, I hope you enjoy our presentation, and I have to thank you by your attention. Thank you.